Hello everyone, it's Monday afternoon, October 28th, and the shop has just been a nut house, but something came up today that I really need to make sure I drive home. And I've driven this home so many times, especially for you guys that have watched my videos in the past, is you really need to back up your computer if you care about it. I had a new business come in here this morning that had a computer that the hard drive had failed on. And on this hard drive was one file that is basically life or death for their business. And this one file is a Microsoft Access database that was custom written for these people a long time ago that they use in their day-to-day business operations. They were going to transfer this file to a new machine, but the old desktop crashed before they could do it, and there were no backup copies of this file. The drive is now going to have to go out to Drive Savers, which is my data recovery house in California. I don't know if I've really talked about these guys on video. I'm going to do so now. Let me just get the brochure here. This is Drive Savers. They're based out of Novato, California. And these guys have been around since 1985. And when it comes to data recovery, these guys are one of the top 5 companies in the entire world that can handle extreme data recovery needs. And when I say extreme, I mean we're talking fires, floods, natural disasters. These guys recovered data off the Space Shuttle Columbia, which is a story in and of itself. These guys do highly sensitive data recovery work. Pretty sure they've done work for both the CIA and the NSA before. Quite possibly the FBI too. Those guys, I do know that they do work for 3-letter agencies, but these guys really don't want their names mentioned. When it comes to data recovery, these guys can handle it, but calling them is like calling 911. If you have to call these guys, your disaster recovery plan has failed somewhere, and it probably failed because you didn't have sufficient backups. Let me explain how much that is going to cost to get this one file, depending on the extent of the damage and the services the customer decides to go with. We could be looking at a cost of anywhere between $900 and $8,900. Yeah, people, it's not inexpensive at all. Lesson here is, and I've said it so many times before, back up, then back it up again, then back it up again. In my business, we have what is called the 3-2-1 rule. That rule is this. You have at least 3 different copies of backups on at least 2 different devices. One of those devices must be hardened against fire and flood disaster. which for those of you that have followed the channel, you know that I'm working on offering cloud services. That is now in the beta test phase. In fact, the beta test phase is just about complete. I'm just waiting on one thing, and I will be pulling the trigger on that as soon as I hear, and then after that, we're ready to rock and roll. And I will make another video when that happens and spill this whole thing to the public. It's going to be awesome. In the meantime, we got a couple machines over here that I'm going to be talking about a little later on in the week, and we'll be going from there. But I just wanted to get that message out there about the backups pronto. If you are unsure at all about the state of your backups and you care about what's on your computer, please call me ASAP, message me on Facebook, whatever, get a hold of me, and we will talk about getting the backups done for you before your drives fail on you. Having said that, please rate, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see everyone next time. See y'all later. Bye-bye.